Hey there guys, we've got some new fights on the JP server. I've already went through and done all the other ones like Lightning's Crowns, the Exploration, the Gun Battle, etc. Because they're relatively easy as long as you've got the new Lightning, which I do. They were just like either turn 1 or turn 2 OTKs. But the Cid fight is a little more tricky, so we're going to be going here, level 4, and going for an all-mission clear, Final Fantasy 13 only, 5 turns or less, and we're going to be grabbing a properly built Lightning friend. And here's the party we're going to use, and we're going to, once again, go for a turn 2 clear, but I've seen people say this one's a little bit harder, and it probably is if you don't have Lightning, but if you do have Lightning, it's not too bad. So what we're going to do, we're going to start off with Snow, starting in the shift form and then going to the base form. And we're going to use Carbuncle to dispel the boss's preemptive defense and spirit buff. Then we're going to use Radiant Lightning to do a breaker material on the boss. We're going to use Savior Lightning to imbue the party with lightning. We're going to use Beautiful Lightning to 150 amp and then do her LB cooldowns. And let's see, 150 amp, friend, same thing. And then Cid Raines is going to use all 3 of his buffing cooldowns for mitigation, stat buffs, etc., etc., LB damage buffs, all the good stuff. So turn 1 is some AoE physical. It's not too bad of a damage. And then AoE magic, we auto cover with Snow. Perfect. And now we're basically going to kill the boss. But before we do, we're going to use the upgraded Crowned Savior Lightning's LB, which is going to do a 88 defense break. And then we're going to LB our DPS units, and that should be the end of this boss in 3 turns. We had 5 to do it, but doing it on turn 3 is, of course, even easier. And there it is. So the party we used was Snow, starting in the shift form for some auto buffing, going to the base form with a lot of bulk. Honestly, kind of whatever. Snow's very bulky. I kind of went overboard. He took very minimal damage, but he's just covering, and he's on an Esper for Dispel, to dispel the enemy on turn 1. Radiant Lightning, kind of whatever. Just here to use Edge's TMR on turn 1. That is it. Make sure you do that after you dispel the boss, so you don't dispel your breaks. Savior Lightning in the base form did the imbue. That's because Cid Raines wasn't thunder imbued. Then shift form did her crowned LB. Other than that, the gear is irrelevant. She does start with her LB auto-filled at EX2 at this point. And, whoops, not that. Yeah, that. So we did her upgraded LB after crowns, which is now a 90 defense. I'm sorry, 90 spirit, 88 defense, and then a bunch of big imperils. And that handled that. And then my Beautiful Lightning is damage versus undead and human. There it is, maxed on everything. I gave her some light resist, but we didn't actually get that far in the fight. Cid Raines is same thing, sword build, LB damage versus humans and undead using Titus STMR. He is a free unit, so you got to gear him a little bit, more specifically. And with leader skills, we've got 15-7, 15-5 attack power. And then friend Beautiful Lightning, 1600 attack power, etc. And I don't know if they were actually maxed on killers. Yep, they were maxed on killers. So Dan built his unit properly for the fight, so thank you for that. And there we go. So that was our clear. I think he transforms under 50% to like a harder fight, but if you just, kill the boss from 100, you never actually see that. And what we get out of that fight is let's go ahead and show the breakdown real quick. The friend, slightly stronger, so of course they did more. Cid Raines. Cid Raines only had a 20% amplify, so we can't really judge him too harshly. But the reason for that is now we have the special chest piece for Beautiful Lightning, and that gives her 500 extra attack power. So she got even more powerful from that. Okay, and like I said, the rest of the fights were either turn 1 or turn 2, super easy OTKs with Beautiful Lightning. Too many lightnings. Anyway, see you next time.